Our next guest was at home, hanging out, watching an episode of The Doctors when she took a simple test that led to a very scary discovery.
3 or 4 years ago, I was just watching The Doctors. They did a segment with a guy from HGTV. He had the show Flip or Flop. The nurse had written him saying that he had a lump on his neck and it looked suspicious, so he got it checked out and it was thyroid cancer. And on the show, they demonstrated how to see if your thyroid is swollen. You just take like a mouthful of water, you step in front of a mirror, you tilt your head back, and you swallow the water and you look right below your Adam's apple. I just thought, oh, you know, I'll just try it and just see what happens. I just walked into the kitchen, I grabbed a glass of water and I went over to the mirror and I just took a mouthful of water and I tilted my head back and swallowed it and watched my neck area and saw that it did bulge out a little bit. My first reaction was disbelief. Like I kind of just brushed it off because I thought, what are the odds? I Googled the symptoms of thyroid cancer, which were fatigue, thinning hair, trouble losing weight, but I just assumed that was stemming from me having my son 4 months earlier. It was probably 2 months after I'd seen the episode that I finally went to the doctor. She felt around in my neck. She confirmed that it was swollen. She ordered an ultrasound. They saw nodules on my thyroid. The surgeon suggested removing the half of the thyroid that had the nodule on it. I went back to my surgeon a week later and said that there was cancer just below the surface of the thyroid. I would have to have the other half removed. The doctors did save my life, so I just want to say thank you for all that you do.
We're blessed to have Candace here with us today. So Candace, come on out and join us. Welcome to the stage. So most importantly, Candace, without further ado, how's your health today?
It's good now. So I've been in remission for 1.5 years. I was diagnosed with papillary thyroid cancer with follicular variant, I think that's how you pronounce it. So I had 2 surgeries, 2 partial removals, and a couple of lymph nodes removed. A few months after that, I had what's called radioactive iodine treatment. And so a week after that, my doctor ordered a whole body scan, and it came back clear, so that's good. I go every 3 months for blood work so they can check for markers in my blood, and yearly ultrasounds of my neck just so they can kind of monitor things in case things change over time. So, I mean, as of right now, everything's fine.
And that's what we want to hear.
You're a shining example. We talk often on the show about this, that don't be scared of the diagnosis, be scared of a delayed diagnosis.
Exactly, yeah.
And I'm just proud of you. You know, when we do these demos sometimes and we talk about these things, we don't really know if people are doing them at home, and it was just so heartwarming for me to see.
I remember that show. You were looking a little younger there, buddy. That's not that you're looking old, but that was a few years back.
I just want to say, Candace, for me, this is so personal. My sister-in-law, unfortunately, passed away from thyroid cancer, and I just remember as a family, it was so hard for us because she didn't talk about it, and we didn't know for a really long time. And when we learned about it, it was at the final stages, really, of her life. So I look at you, young woman, how courageous you are to come, you know, on national television and to talk about it, because you're raising awareness and you're helping so many people. And I just thank you for that.
You know, I post a lot about it on social media, everything. I've actually had a few friends come to me. One was diagnosed with thyroid cancer herself, and then a few others, you know, just various thyroid diseases, Graves' disease, things like that, so.
And obviously when you have your thyroid gland removed or parts of it, you can suffer from hypothyroidism, which is low thyroid hormone, something I know that you're dealing with. And luckily we do have ways to supplement that thyroid hormone, but 3 million cases a year in the US of that, something a lot of people deal with. And we know that you're working hard, so we wanted to help out. So New Vision Nutrition, they're gonna provide you with 3 meals a day for the next 6 months, along with unlimited support and assistance. They're gonna help keep you on track, but also O2 Fitness is going to give you a free 1-year membership as well as a personal trainer. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Keep up the good work. More to come.